plan was launched in what now seems like a very different world, which was not yet coping with many challenges of the COVID-19 pandemic. In this different context, the Global Action Plan is more important than ever. The Global Action Plan provides a platform to improve how we work together, providing a pathway to a more effective use of limited resources.
We gather together for a purpose. These partnerships are for a reason, and that is to make the world better for a 10-year-old girl in some village somewhere. She's on an island nation somewhere. She has to be assured that she's going to have the same fair shot at life.
GAP was a very important step forward in changing the norms around how the 12 agencies thought about their roles. And if GAP laid the foundation, with the ACT Accelerator, what I think you're now seeing is the realization of the fruits of collaboration. As we go through this crisis, we should seize the opportunity to feed back some of what we've learned through the ACT Accelerator back into the core machinery, so to speak, of GAP itself. Ultimately, the real test of any of this is not, though, whether GAP is a success or whether ACT Accelerator is a success, but is whether or not we accelerate the progress towards health and well-being for all.
The ACT Accelerator is almost an embodiment of the GAP, and in essence, it's a sister or a child of GAP. And I think the lessons learned from the ACT Accelerator can be then pushed through into the GAP and the wonderful 12 agencies that came together.
Unless we are able to translate the idea of global collaboration in terms of helping countries move forward on the SDG3 and to achieve the results by working together around the country context, the country needs, the country priorities, and the country leadership, we would not be able to solve that problem.
Addressing COVID-19 and reaching the SDG3 are two sides of the same coin. We cannot do one without the other. But across all of our work, short and long term, whether related to COVID-19 or not, we need national leadership. Bringing the Global Action Plan to life means making it as practical as possible at the country level.
What we need to do is put this equity at the front of the agenda. This SDG3 action plan brought together UN and not UN. Working together, we've been able to use that partnership to help on some of the organization around funding for COVID as well, but really about working with countries to improve their allocative efficiency and their willingness to pay.
I'm really encouraged by what is happening in the ACT Accelerator, where many of our agencies are participating and showing true leadership. That's the essence of GAP also, and we're doing it. It's now a matter of expanding it and using it in a wider engagement, like achieving the Sustainable Development Goals.